Hey there, good looking. If you're looking to release muscle tension in the neck, shoulders, chest, and back, this is the stretch session for you, baby. No equipment is required. However, if you are on a hard surface, I do recommend a mat. And for those of you in the 21-day Fit and Fierce Challenge, welcome to day 10. This is our active recovery day. You are going to love it. All right, let's go get started. Hi there and welcome. My name is PJ Wren and I'm a certified personal trainer with fitnesswithpj.com as well as over50fitness.co. And I have been helping people over the age of 40 for almost 3 decades now get fit. If you're part of the 21-day challenge, you are going to love today's stretch session. It's going to work everything out that we toasted yesterday. So let's get set up. I'd love for you to mirror me. And this is going to stretch your legs a little bit too, this first one. Extend your leg out. Let's bring that hand underneath the shoulder. Now reach up, look up, thread the arm under, and see if you can bring that shoulder down to your floor. Here for a couple of breaths. And then let's lift up and do that one more time. Reach up, look up, pause, and thread it under. And other side, knee underneath hip, extend that leg, hand here, reach up, look up, thread it under. Once I thread that arm under, I bend my other arm, turning my head, getting into my neck, my lats. You're going to feel the groin as well, get a stretch. And reach up, look up, and then down. And release. Onto your stomach, arms are extended, palms down, lined up with your shoulders. Go moving into scorpion, putting an emphasis on a pec stretch here. So let's lift the left leg up, bend the knee, roll onto that right side, slide that left hand towards you to push yourself back onto that back arm. You're going to get a beautiful stretch in the shoulder and the pec on that right side. You might even feel it in the arm as well. Now, if you want to get more into the hip as well, because, hey, why not? We're here. Walk that foot up towards the hand. This is a great stretch to do if you're stuck in front of a computer for any duration during your day. We can create this sort of rounded shoulder posture, and this helps counteract that. 2 more breaths. Release. Left arm extended, palm down. Lift the right leg up now. Bend at the knee. Slide your right arm towards the body, rolling onto the left arm now. And if you want a bit more, if you're able to, walk that right toe up towards your hand. Couple more breaths. And into Cobra, forearms on the mat, pull the shoulders away from the ears, let the belly drop, and working into the neck, look over your left shoulder, and then center, right shoulder. Good. So you'll pause just for a breath, just for sort of a heartbeat as you look over the shoulder. And then move your head, trying to go a little further each time. Let's do 1 more each side. Drop the belly, and now drop the head and do half neck circles here. Chin to chest, ear to shoulder. Last 2. Back to start. And push yourself back. Big toes together, knees are open. Sit the hips back. Walk your hands to the left side of your mat. Right hand on top of left. Stretching into your lats and shoulders and low back. Just settle in. If you find you have tight hips, really open up those hips and just let yourself drop back onto your heels. And one more nice, deep, even breath. Lift up, walk your hands to the other side of your mat, left hand on top. Now push that left hip away and release into that side body, low back. You might even feel it all the way down that left arm as well. And a couple more breaths. And come on up into a kneeling position, or if that bothers your knees, cross-legged, or heck, even seated in a chair. We're going to bring our hands behind our head and tuck the chin in and then round the spine and let our elbows drop down. So we're stretching into the posterior neck. You can do this seated by all means. You'd be going over your thighs. Keeping that chin tucked in, feeling a nice stretch down the back of the neck. And come on up. Cross-legged if that was bothering your knees. Nice and tall. Right ear to shoulder. Take this arm down. Chin is in, stretching side of neck and your traps. It's just a gentle pull as well. We're not forcing. We're just trying to feel a bit of a stretch and then holding that there. Nice and tall in the body though. We're not compressing the spine and rounding it. And chin in towards that right armpit now. Hands coming more behind the head. And let's give a gentle pull down. Working into the levator scap. This muscle can be really tight. It connects to the first two vertebrae in the neck and then into the clavicle. So it gets irritated. Mine is irritated in particular on this side because that's my computer mouse side. And as you hold it, try to just release in any tension. You might have found that you were just holding that shoulder a little hard. Just let it go soft. And release. Feels nice, doesn't it? All right, so let's keep the chin in, ear to shoulder. And then if you want a little bit more, it's a gentle pull down. Stretching now that right side neck and trap. Get into the levator scap, chin in, gentle pull down. Release. Interlace the hands, place them behind the head, and then lift the chest up. Let the elbows drop back. Bring the heart and the gaze up to your ceiling. Open up into the pecs, front shoulder. Just let that head drop into your hands and breathe. So release it to center. So you're kind of going to now compress and round the spine. And now let's do it again. Inhale. Open up, exhale and hold. To all my challengers, this probably feels really yummy after yesterday. I'm proud of you. That was not an easy workout. And release. Extend one leg out to your side. Again, just mirror me. Grab onto that thigh. Inhale the arm straight up. Exhale, lean towards that straightened leg. Now, if you're able to, we want to try and get that elbow over the ear so the arm's not in front of us. And that's what's going to give us that side body, back, and lat stretch that we're looking for. So all down through here. And I'm really holding on to this leg as well. Now let's get into the neck and turn the head and gaze up to the ceiling. Now bring this hand right beside the hip. Push the glutes, lift up. You're going to lengthen all through the legs here, but now let's lift that arm up and over and lengthen that side of the body here. If you want to get a nice stretch through the hip or take it a little deeper through the hip, squeeze the glutes forward, pressing the hip forward. That arm is reaching up and over the ear. Other hand should be right under the shoulder now. And sweep it down. Other side. Grab onto the thigh. Inhale the arm up and over. Find that point where you feel the stretch. You feel it working. And then if you're able to, turn your gaze up towards the ceiling. This is a great low back stretch. QL, we get lats. Quite lovely. We should do it more, shouldn't we? We will. Couple of breaths. Bring that hand now and you want it right beside the hip. Now use your glutes to lift up. Reach that right arm up and over the ear. Turn your gaze up behind the wall. And release down onto your back. Knees are bent, arms extended, shoulder height. Drop your knees to your left. It's a really gentle stretch for your pecs right here. Back to center, other side. So some spinal twist here while we stretch into the front of the body. And center, straighten the arms and the legs. Stretch it, toes to fingertips. And release, bringing the arms down by your side. Palms facing up. Bring the legs wide, mat width apart preferably. Just let the feet drop out. Fingertips curl. Lift the head up, slide the chin in, lower it back down, creating space in the back of the neck and in the vertebrae. Maybe close your eyes for these last few breaths. And when you're ready, roll onto that left side of yours. Use your arms to press yourself up. So I said when you're ready, you by all means can stay in Savasana. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this, and I look forward to reading your comments down below. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye. No equipment is required, and I also recommend that you do this in bare feet. All right, let's go get started. Nope, I forgot to say what day the challenge is. Damn it! At time of recording, close to 30 years, helping over the age of hand just underneath the shoulder. Reach up with that arm, look up, and now thread it under, bending the other arm and trying to get the side of the shoulder right up against the floor. What's that thing called again that we stand on? Yeah, floor.